What is up, reviewees and how-toies? I just came up with a new slogan. Hope you enjoy it. So this is going to be a little bit of a combination of that video. You see on the review board today, we got a bunch of Braylon's green tomatoes that hopefully you already watched that video. He picked the other day. And we're going to do something interesting with it. So we've got so many green tomatoes right now. We started looking up recipes for what we can do with it. And we found an extremely interesting one that we've never tried before, but we're gonna do it for you. We're gonna make green tomato pie. That's right, sweet pie with sugar and nutmeg and cinnamon. So we're gonna try it, and then we're also gonna review it. So we're gonna put it together today. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth Day today. First national holiday, just signed yesterday, so congratulations, it's about time. So, also Father's Day, so we're making this for Puff. All the boys are gonna be over, we're gonna review it. We're gonna find out if we like it. We might try a couple different versions of it, but we'll link the recipe in the description. Go ahead, let's subscribe. If you're enjoying this content, you want more of it. All right, let's go.
Welcome to the review board! Sit right down and just enjoy. Eat it on steak before you go out and buy. These are the guys. The review board! Welcome to the review board! Sit right down and just enjoy. Jake, Joe, Edie, Puff, and the boys are on the review board. Welcome to the review board!
First off, multiple different recipes. Some said peel the tomatoes. Some said leave the skin on. We're gonna try it skin peeled. So about 5 unripe tomatoes, which is about 2 pounds. We weighed it out, so we did about 2.5 pounds when we take the skin off. So just go ahead, save those right into your compost bucket so you can feed your chickens, or put it into your compost bin to make soil for next year's crop. So yeah, pretty easy. Just go ahead, do that, and then we'll come back and tell you what the next step is. All right, Mrs. Review Board said I need to bring more personality, so we're doing these tomatoes. This one's a nice one. I mean, you can tell me, leave in the comments what you think this looks like. Lincoln knows what I'm talking about. But we'll just go ahead nicely, just keep peeling away. All right, we've got them all peeled. Now it's time to slice them thin. So they said like you would apples for apple pie. So when you're done with that, throw them into the bowl. So we're just gonna go thin. All right. So like that, get them into the bowl. We'll be right back. All right guys, so just like on an apple, this does have a core. You don't wanna throw that in and cook it. So put that into your compost bin. And then just keep dicing away. Oh, time to cut this one. Oh, I hope it doesn't hurt. Now, we're gonna combine with the raw tomatoes in the bowl. 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/3 cup of AP flour, and through the magic of editing, all of our stuff was already put out here nicely. So thank you for the help, Mrs. Review Board. All right, now we're gonna add our spices, some cinnamon, some cloves, some nutmeg. Okay, 1 beaten egg, thanks to Puff and Bray. Bray got these out of the chicken coop, so these are eggs from the chicken coop. Add that in there. And 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Okay, once that's all in there, we're just gonna toss that to coat, and
oh wait, I wanted you to taste the green tomato.
Okay, well I got a green tomato here, so.
I want to know what it tastes like before.
Oh, you want me to, okay, so you want me to.
Does it taste like an apple?
Yeah, I mean, like it's tart. Well, yeah, I definitely can see it tricking me into thinking it's an apple. So I bet that's what this is gonna taste like. All right, let's see. So we're gonna just toss that around here. Break that apart.
I'm using a better. You're using a fork. Hold on.
Raw, guys. The dishwasher is acting up, and I haven't fixed it yet because we've been working and it's the end of school. So I was trying not to make more dishes, but Mrs. Review Board said, go ahead, use a real spoon. So we will. So we'll toss this, mix that in, get everything coated. All right. Oh, it's smelling like fall time. All right. I can, oh yeah. It's smelling like a good apple pie. Okay, this is intriguing. I'm intrigued. Stick around, guys.
It's very wet.
Yes, it's supposed to be, Bree. Sorry, Mrs. Review Board. The flour is actually going to do what when it bakes up? It's going to act as a thickening agent, correct? Yep. So you're going to want those juices in there, and then it's going to, we're going to bake this, I think, for probably like 50, 60 minutes. All those good juices are going to caramelize, and that's going to act as a pie filling once that all heats up and cooks. All right. I'm a little embarrassed, but we all are super busy, and you guys are busy. That's why you're watching this. But we were supposed to make a pie crust, but for like $3, you can just kind of cheat. You have these in the freezer ready to go. You pull them out, thaw the crust. So we are going to do a top and bottom layer. So go ahead, you use both. Nothing wrong with it. But, I do like to make things from scratch around here. But this is real. You guys are working. We're working. You got to fit this in when you can. So go ahead, take one out. You're going to put this on the bottom of your pan, which we already sprayed with a little oil. And then we'll be ready to go here. So we took this out of the fridge because we never froze it, so about 15
just
minutes.
FYI, that is one that's only refrigerated.
Okay, so...
But there are some that are freezing.
Hey, listen, I usually make my crust from scratch, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it came from the fridge, and it stayed in there.
It stayed in our fridge, so it's just a 15 minutes. So go ahead, form that to the bottom of your crust, bottom of your pie pan. We'll just leave that. We're not going to trim that. We'll fold it all together. Let's go. You don't actually poke this crust, guys. That's if you're like doing a pudding crust, but we're doing a fruit pie. And a tomato is technically a fruit, so I'm like figuring this out as I'm saying this. So we are still making a fruit pie. A lot of people, we just say it's a vegetable, but all right. Looks pretty good. Perfect amount. Nailed it. Good job, recipe. That's why I'm not a good follower of recipes, but when you
don't really bake.
No, but when you bake, you gotta follow recipes, guys. Now, Mrs. Review Board's a great baker. That's why she's back here coaching me. So, all right. I should actually look at the directions now because I haven't actually looked at these directions very much. Just kind of memorized and we're going with it. So, pretty sure at this point.
Wait, don't you need the flour?
The flour was in the pie already?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was part of it. Guys,
okay.
follow the... She's going to have to watch this video back so she could make this pie in the future.
Just making sure I don't want you to mess up the recipe. I want to
I
really try
appreciate
this
it.
out.
No, that's good.
I'm
The flour is in with the sugar, the cinnamon, all the spices, a little bit of salt, okay? So, now we're going to go ahead, unroll the top layer, and perfect. Look at this. Look at this perfect pie crust that I did not make. All right, but it's gonna taste good. So go ahead, put it in there. Right. Fold that over. We're gonna be good here. It's got to be inside here actually. So just go around here, pinch and crimp it. Right. This technique. Right. Look at that. All right, guys. That's how you get that. You're forming that barrier in there with it, right? Pinch and crisp, say bam, like that. You guys know how to do it, right? So we're gonna work around that. I won't make you watch this whole thing. And all right, full disclosure, reviewees, because I don't hide things from you guys. I I wondered why when we were shooting that, I saw Mrs. Reviewee give me like the people's eyebrow. It was when I threw the egg in. Apparently, I told you, I don't follow directions normally. The egg doesn't go in the pie filling, but in our pie it did. You know what, I think it goes back to making some rhubarb pie. When I was younger, great rhubarb pie. You sugar, egg was in it, and then you dumped it in. So I kind of just did that. So we're gonna see, it'll be fine. It's gonna turn out. Maybe we stumbled upon something new. So go ahead, cut a few slits into the pie crust for venting. Just so it can, we'll do that. There, I don't know. The egg was to egg wash. So we went ahead, got another egg. Just put that around there. Then we're gonna sprinkle it with a little brown sugar on top. And then we are going to stick this in your oven. Make sure you've been preheating it to 375. All right, and just a little bit of brown sugar on top. Oh, all right. A little more brown sugar. Guys, right, this is a pie. I'm assuming that we're gonna make whipped cream for this. Since it's kind of reminding me of an apple pie, you gotta have whipped cream. So we're gonna have to make some whipped cream, right? Or guys, if you buy Cool Whip, don't skimp on it. Don't buy like the no fat kind. Get the real stuff. So, all right, oven at 375. Go ahead, let's pop that in there. We'll set the timer for 45 minutes. Check it, and could bake up to an hour. So, all right, guys, let's go. Have a good one. Perfect timing. 45 minutes, so we're just gonna peek in, see how it's going. Oh, that's looking yummy. All right. Oh, man, okay. So far, nailing it. I don't really know what the crust looks awesome. Let's see here. It's smelling good. Ooh, that might be, I think that might be done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we went 45 minutes there, and we're gonna let this cool down. Now, it did say, you know, you can store it unrefrigerated for 2 or 3 days, in the refrigerator for a week to 10 days, but I hope it doesn't last that long because it tastes delicious. That's what we're hoping. So, guys, follow that recipe. Let us know. Leave it in the comments. If you've made this pie before, what you think. Is this a family tradition? I don't know. Maybe it will be for us. Let us know if you end up making it. And then we'll be together tomorrow. And I'm going to get the boys, Petey, Bray, and Puff, to bite into this and give us their review for it. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what they say. All right, guys. And remember, if no one's told you today, you're a 10 out of 10.